there, guys. So, quick little announcement. If you didn't see part one, this is the second part to my reaction video to Nostalgia Critic's review of the Bill and Ted movies. Yeah, originally I was going to do this all in one video, but sadly, considering it's two movies in one, it's a very short, review of both movies. I figured might as well make this into two parts and see how it goes. And like I said in part one, this is the movie that I remember, growing up watching more than the first movie. But enough of that. Let's just dive right into the second part. Alright, we're back with this. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, well, there went the poster apparently, and now it's just a black screen.
Well, given the landscape of most sequels at the time...
And another one, apparently.
Oh, they have to pass English Lit, so they time travel to visit all the great authors. Some shit like that, right? Try Bill and Ted are murdered by robot versions of themselves, roam the earth as ghosts, travel to heaven...
Yeah, it's at this point where the story gets a little crazier than the first movie. Also, apologies, I'm very stuffed up right now while I'm recording this.
This is one of the most original
Oh gosh.
With the writers and actors returning to continue the story, and the director's chair falling to Peter Hewitt, who before having to make some less than stellar family films, made some pretty twisted and bizarre projects.
Gosh.
When I first saw it as a kid, I didn't like it, because it was such a darker tone for such a lighthearted series. But as an adult, I truly admire how batshit insane it is and how
can't wait to talk about that.
A repeat of the first. But is it still dumb? Oh, sweet Jesus, yes. But is it the right kind of dumb? Let's take a look.
I guess you could say, I didn't mean to accidentally hit that. I guess you could say it's kind of a fun, stupid movie to watch. It's not one of those, it's so bad it's good. It's just a fun, stupid sequel to watch, and you enjoy it for being, incredibly, stupid. I think it's one of the reasons why I loved the Bill and Ted, the characters Bill and Ted, because it's just so over-the-top ridiculous. It's fun. It's kind of inventive in its own way. I will say, though, the story in this one is actually kind of, I hate to say it, but it's kind of better than the first movie. I mean, don't get me wrong, the first movie will always have a classic story, but the story in this one, it's even crazier.
Plans to overthrow the world ruled by...
And I forgot the name of the villain. Oh gosh, these costumes. Forgot the name of the villain in this movie is Denomalos.
Say hello to an old friend, Thomas Edison, Johann Sebastian Bach, and Sir James Martin of Faith No More.
And like that, Cameo.com was born. But Denomalos attacks.
Uh-oh.
Even his henchmen look like paper-mache hamburgers.
Oh, yikes, those costumes.
How's it going, dudes?
Oh, yeah.
You hear that? It's the pants of every child watching this instantly exploding.
Oh, gosh.
6 minutes in and children are...
What kid wouldn't freak out at this scene? Tremors would be way worse to show a kid.
Meanwhile, the real Bill and Ted are practicing for the Battle of the Bands, hosted by Pam Grier? Don't worry, she seems as puzzled to why she's here as you are.
Guys, do yourself a favor. Prepare a little.
Here's a bit of random. Despite Grier having the majority of dialogue in this scene, we hold on Bill and Ted's reaction for an awkward amount of time. And I have no idea why.
Guys, the point is the Battle of the Bands is the biggest event for new groups in the...
They could care less.
The girls, they can play.
Real good lord. These two just look like they are zoned out as hell in this scene. More specifically, Alex Winter looks like he's just zoned out of his mind right now. More or less, Keanu Reeves is more zoned out. It's really crazy that this was one of his earlier roles. And what made me think of these iconic characters more that made them iconic was these outfits for this movie. Again, grew up watching this movie more than the first movie, and I watched it yesterday when I did the review, when I did the reaction to it. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy when you think about it.
$1,000 first prize, a 2-year record deal. I mean, we got live coverage on...
Oh gosh, please. Why are you just zooming into the chairs?
What'd you put you guys on?
By the way, I don't think you should have the editor of 1917 work with you anymore. In one of the meaner scenes of the film, that's saying a lot, seeing how there's both murder and hell in this movie.
Oh.
Stepmom dumps his father and shacks up with Ted's dad. There is no reason for it.
Yeah, there was this random subplot.
That looks bad. I know.
I felt bad for his dad in this.
Alien 3 feels like the upper sequel. Bill and Ted propose to the princesses. It's cool, they bought the expensive Cracker Jacks to find those.
Yep.
But evil Bill and Ted land and pretend to be their fiancés, dumping them. Literally a few minutes after they proposed.
We think you're losers, and we never want to see you again.
No way.
We're going to the desert to be alone.
Really?
Them that they're themselves from the future.
Ted, if you're really me, how many fingers am I about to hold up? 3. Whoa!
Joke 53 that's too stupid to laugh at.
Yeah.
They take
Very,
them to
very
the
dumb.
desert and reveal their evil intentions, despite the timing on their split-screen conversation being a little off.
So, we're Joanna and Elizabeth.
Sorry, I just found their names interruptingly funny. At the top of a cliff, literally recreating the shot of a Star Trek episode they were watching.
And which is conveniently also a shopping mall.
And, well, if an old joke's not dated.
We love you. We love you.
Oh, jeez. Please don't.
Direct you to the previous joke made in this voice.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna make a comeback.
They kill them off, and their ghost selves are greeted by the grim...
And now they're stuck in their own version of the Upside Down, I guess.
Donning an over-the-top Swedish accent, because, you know, Bill and Ted fans love the Seventh Seal.
Like, yeah, honestly, Death is one of the best characters in this movie.
How odd that a Tales from the Crypt movie would be his subtle performance. Bill and Ted try to figure out how to trick him.
Melvin.
Okay, so I made a really bad sketch in the early days.
Melvin, brother of the Joker. Oh!
Still less painful than my old sketch. They had to figure out a way to come back to life, so they tried to possess Ted's dad. Kinda love a film that has a dare sticker even when your young leads are...
Yeah, I mean, this movie did come out at the appropriate time, I guess.
You totally did it, dude. I totally possessed my dad.
Just remember, for all the people doing Keanu Reeves impersonations, this 50-year-old man was doing it first.
And most importantly, they
It's
don't
not
hurt the baby.
It's not the worst impression of Keanu Reeves that I've heard.
So
It's honestly not that bad.
adorable. The same can be said for these guys imitating teens half their age.
I totally believe you, dude.
I think at this point, you just say that, like, it's two adult actors, like, trying their best.
This scene.
Whoa, excellent. Savory cruller.
It's like they're trying to start their own Whose Line Is It Anyway, but they each smoked a brick before performing.
I don't think they believe us.
Catch you later, cop dudes.
Yep.
Leave their bodies and try communicating with Bill's mom, who's performing a seance. She confuses them for evil spirits, though, and banishes them.
Don't really know how she came to that conclusion. And here is where the movie gets really, really insane. Oh, sorry. Had to really think about this. I did not mean to. I keep accidentally pausing it. But I will say this while it's paused. It's really crazy that, like, this movie has such, like, a darker tone from the first one. But like I said, the story in this one is honestly better than the first movie. And again, first movie has, like, a really great story and a great setup. This one, though, is just going beyond, like, insane when it comes to storytelling. And yeah, why do I feel like that the writers were in a room just, like, on drugs when they thought of this scene, though?
That devil as well, but the script wasn't weird enough.
Wow.
Personal hells, which are visually quite imaginative.
Yeah, their own personal hell.
Another is the Easter Bunny punishes Ted for...
Oh, this thing used to freak me out.
And the other is Bill.
Just the
has to
up-close
kiss
shot of his
grandma
eyes.
on her birthday.
And the grandma in this
Which I
scene.
think comedically is the idea, but...
Oh. It's just that unsettling.
Would you ever guess this is a Bill and Ted movie? It's like Guillermo del Toro directing. How can you not laugh at how terrifying this all is?
Ugh, yeah, those
They're getting the
teeth.
same treatment to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. They escape for a second, but find they're cornered everywhere they turn.
Yeah. Oh gosh, the way she goes down that
I
hallway.
invite you to watch Bill and Ted's animated series every Saturday. morning.
Really?
Friendly entertainment for the entire family. Back to your Bill and
So
Ted
dumb.
adventure. They decide the only way out is to challenge the Reaper. He tells them to pick the game of their choice, so, of course, they pick the most childish
Yeah, they're
game.
playing him in Battleship. I remember this. It makes sense in the context of this movie.
Portrayal than the actual movie. As if that wasn't funny enough, they end up winning. Yeah, they beat Death, the guy who has never lost a game, at Battleship.
You have sunk my battleship.
As if that wasn't funny enough, Death is a sore
Well, yeah, because the two of them have... Oh, yeah, he is a sore loser.
As if that wasn't funny enough, he's so
And they go to
immature,
Clue.
he plays
I
ridiculous
forgot.
game after ridiculous game and loses every single one of them.
Best 3 out of 5.
I don't believe this.
I'm not sure if the idea is
Oh,
never played
gosh.
these games, so he's inexperienced, or if he's played them before, he's just having incredible bad luck.
Maybe.
Either way, it's the funniest moment in the movie.
Best of 7?
Damn right!
That's my favorite part of that.
But they
Best of
realize
7.
they have
Damn
to
right!
defeat the evil robots, so they use Death to sneak him into heaven. To
Oh,
execute
yeah,
him.
he
won
sneaks
himself
them into heaven.
into a gosh darn it, they tried map painting. And
There's some nice, like, artistic backgrounds for this movie.
What's even crazier is when they're asked what the meaning of life is, they quote a Poison song.
What is the meaning of life?
Every rose has its thorn.
What's
Oh
even
my
crazier
gosh,
is that
stop.
happens to be the right answer. Oh, who am I kidding? A Poison.
I forgot that they do some of the stupidest stuff to get into heaven and get past its, like, high tech. I wasn't going to say high tech, but it's, like, top tier security. Gosh, this movie does so many stupid things that I love it. Also, the fact that they robbed, like, 2 people in heaven. I mean, can you even, like, technically rob someone in heaven? I mean, you're dead, basically, and you're just a ghost now, so... I mean, unless it's, like, working on the theory that you can interact with other ghosts. Or just other dead people, basically. I'm trying to put too much logic in a Bill and Ted movie. It just... I don't even think logic, like, deserves a place here with the stuff that this movie does. Oh my gosh. It's silly, it's stupid fun, but I love it.
They ask God for help, and he directs them towards the smartest minds in the universe, who happen to not be humans.
Yep.
Assume that the most brilliant scientist in the entire universe would be from Earth?
The way things are going, not really.
Not really.
As back on Earth, Evil Bill and Evil Ted have fun getting the worst effects of the film.
Let me try.
Whoa, I'm having a blast. Now I'm disinterested. This is awesome, dude. Disinterested
Oh my
again.
gosh.
I'll remain bored unless
So
I get
dumb.
close up.
I mean, to be fair, like, the practical effects aren't that bad.
Build other robot versions of themselves.
This is where they got bad, though. Ooh.
Robotity.
Also, kind of anticlimactic if you think about it.
Sends out a signal to the entire world, including Death when he was alive, and broadcasts.
I guess.
After we get away from this guy, we use the booth. We time travel back to before the concert and set up the things we need to get him now.
They do exactly that, but he points out he can go back in time and do.
I don't know how that works, but
because
it just does.
more.
Only the winners are gonna be able to go back and set things up. Yeah, and that's gonna be us, dude.
Most anticlimactic.
Excuse me? Your shoelace is untied.
How do we get going for this when neither of us have shoelaces?
Who was that guy?
I can answer that question, gentlemen.
But wait, as if things couldn't get any
Wait,
more
I
insane.
remember. Oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna question how that was possible, but.
Oh my god.
Anyone else have let you in this contest?
Now we just have to wait for George Carlin's ghost to do a tweet.
Oh my gosh,
They
no.
still can't play, so they spend months learning and travel back in time to perform.
I want to introduce you to a little friend of mine. This is Little Ted.
Oh my gosh.
This is Little Bill.
God help you if that's not their daughter's names in the third one. Alright, that kind of works. The best concert since Vanilla Ice sang Go Ninja Go.
You might be a king or a little street sweeper, but sooner or later you dance with the Reaper.
Again, best character in this entire movie. I'm really surprised this guy did not win an Oscar for this performance, because it's so over the top and stupid, it deserves an Oscar. Really one of the better characters, and I'm glad they brought his character back in the third movie. Haven't gotten to see it, but I saw it from the trailer.
The world. Literally, every time they play somewhere, something gets better for society.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait for this to be a headline someday.
Oh, wow.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. It was a massively okay success. Though not the hit the first one was, it did turn in a decent profit. Even launched a comic.
I mean, I figured with, like, the visuals for this movie, it would have made back some money after that.
The film has more clumsy moments compared to the first, but the story and
Yeah, the suits are not the best.
I think they're worth overlooking.
Again, visually wise, this movie's really fun to watch. It's really great visuals, too.
Even the small moments that don't work still kinda do, just for how odd they are. It's a ton of enjoyable, but strange fun, to say the least.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Now what? Is that young Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, I'm here to tell you that Bill and Ted Face the Music is amazing.
Really? It's so weird. I've heard so many
Okay.
things about it.
Dude, it's one of the best things I've ever been in. So, you know, you don't have to see it anymore.
Here we go again.
Well, I said it was awesome. So what's the point in watching?
Yeah, that makes no sense. In fact, how did young you see it in the future?
The Matrix?
Okay, seriously, what's going on?
What is going on? Another one?
Yeah. What is
Oh boy.
Wait, is that current Keanu Reeves?
No, he's like an imposter.
Okay, what is this? Nothing is making sense.
Why don't you tell him, young me?
Come on, really?
You've been behind this the whole time? Yes. But why?
He's been trying to kill my career for years.
No way! Yes way. For decades I've been trying to sabotage he survived.
Oh, stop.
The Matrix sequel, suddenly people want more. Well, you came pretty close with Constantine. People like that now. No. Was Shia LaBeouf? I don't get it either. But why did you want to destroy his career? Because he was balling! He was so balling! Everybody's like, oh look, he doesn't move his face, he must be a great actor. No, that's bad! That's bad acting! It's almost as bad as my Swedish accent. So I tried to kill his credibility wherever I could. He wasn't much ado about nothing, for Christ's sake! Oh, but
So then he was disguising himself as both Malcolm and Tamra, trying to convince Critic not to talk about the movies.
Other hilarious cameos.
I was holding
How that plan works, I have no idea.
he could be, his career would wither and die.
So he's been trying to stop any attention given to the Bill and Ted movies.
Oh, well, I
Ugh.
don't even think death can stop something so strange. Whether the new movie is great, awful, or somewhere in between, it'll be an interesting addition.
I
because
still
the
definitely need to
predecessors
check
are all
out the
right.
third movie when I get a chance
It's
to.
kind of like the Star Wars prequels. On their own, they'd just be lame movies, but following the other films, their mere existence makes them intriguing. Whatever note it ends on is going to be fascinating because the previous films went in such a strange direction. There's truly nothing quite like them. Even as kinda dumb teen movies go, these will always stand out. I guess you're right. I'm sorry I tried to destroy your career, Mr. Reeves.
Just answer me this. Did you think I was going to be in Speed 2?
Yes.
That's why I bombed so hard.
Well, come what may, you both made some very original films, and they're not going to be forgotten anytime soon. You know I was in the Birdman movie, right? Yeah, but nobody remembers that crap.
Wow.
It's only praised as one of the best movies of all time. It was never fun.
Alright, there you have it, guys. That was my reaction to Nostalgia Critic's review of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Again, apologies if it ended up being a two-parter. I thought originally it was all going to be one video, But then I realized this is way too short of like a review. I gotta do this in 2 parts or it's just gonna be really, really crazy. But anyway, definitely nice to think that he loves both movies equally. And yes, he can agree that they both kind of are stupid in their own right. But like I said about this second movie, like what I said about Bogus Journey, it's a stupid, fun movie you love to enjoy. First one, honestly, I could tell it's an instant classic. I mean, yeah, it's dumb, but it's really fun that has a really interesting concept and a story. And the second movie story, again, is honestly better than that, but it's kind of weird how the tone shift is for both movies. But anyway, with that being said, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to never miss a video. And with that, I will see all you awesome guys and gals later. Bye-bye!